Hello everyone, I am Amey Prakash Bansode from Srinagar Public School, Kamlapur, currently studying in the 9th grade. And today I would like to draw your attention to my presentation on graphical representation of climatic changes on crops in Maharashtra and Sikkim. So let's get right into it. Introduction to Maharashtra and Sikkim's agricultural landscape. Maharashtra is a major agricultural state known for crops like rice, wheat, cotton and sugarcane. Farmers face issues like water scarcity and erratic rainfall, whereas Sikkim has a mountainous terrain suited for cultivation of crops like cardamom, ginger and potatoes. Climate change brings risk of landslides and unpredictable weather patterns. Moving on to the next slide. Major crops in Maharashtra and Sikkim. Maharashtra, key crops include jowar, bajra, wheat, onion and grapes. Second, Sikkim. Prominent crops are cardamom, ginger, large cardamom and potatoes. Moving on to the next slide. Impact of temperature fluctuations on crop yields. Heat stress. Rising temperatures can lead to decreased photosynthesis, accelerated flowering and reduced grain filling in crops. Cold snaps. Sudden cold spells damage sensitive crops, impacting yield and quality. Unpredictable patterns. Erratic temperature swings disrupt normal crop growth cycles, making it difficult for farmers to plan effectively. Moving on to the next slide. Effect of changing precipitation patterns on crop growth. Droughts. Prolonged dry spells reduce soil moisture, stunting crop development and yield. Erratic rainfall. Unpredictable and uneven distribution of rainfall disrupts optimal growing pattern for many crops. Waterlogging. Excessive rainfall can lead to waterlogged fields, causing root rot and other plant diseases. Moving on to the next slide. Incidence of extreme weather events. Hailstorms. Damaging hail can destroy crops, reducing yields and forcing farmers to replant. Floods. Heavy rainfall can lead to devastating floods, submerging fields and washing away topsoil and crops. Cyclones. Powerful cyclonic winds can flatten standing crops and damage infrastructure, compounding the challenge for farmers. Moving on to the next slide. Comparative analysis of crop performance. Here you can see the analysis between Maharashtra and Sikkim. Moving on to the next slide. Adaptation strategies for farmers. Drought resistant crops. Cultivating crops better suited to water scarce conditions. Precision irrigation. Implementing efficient water management techniques. Weather monitoring. Using data and forecasts to plan farming activities. Moving on to the next slide. Technological innovations for crop resilience. Genomic selection. Developing climate resilient crop varieties through genetic analysis. Precision farming. Optimizing inputs and resources using data-driven decision making. Agroforestry. Integrating trees and shrubs with crops to enhance ecosystem resilience. Moving on to the next slide. Conclusion and recommendations. Policy support. Increased government funding and incentives for climate smart agriculture. Knowledge sharing. Improved extension services and farmer education on adapting strategies. Collaborative approach. Partnerships between researchers, policymakers and farmers to develop holistic solutions on the problem of climate change. Thank you very much.